Hello students, welcome to accountancy class. Today we will be taking up another topic of fundamental of partnership, that is guarantee to a partner. Now what kind of guarantee a partner will receive? This is the guarantee that his share in profit and the amount that he will receive from the firm will not be less than some amount which has been guaranteed to him. It is the clause in the partnership deed where assurance is given to one partner by a remaining partner that he will receive minimum amount of profit in the business. So if there is a clause in the partnership deed, then only any particular partner can be guaranteed. And if this clause is incorporated, then that minimum amount is going to be paid. So it is the assurance to the partner who received guarantee that in partnership business, his share of profit or his amount will not be less than a particular amount. Now, this guarantee may be given by any single partner or by all the partners. So it depends. So whosoever will guarantee the amount in case there is a deficiency, that deficiency will be beared by the person who has given guarantee to the partner. Like there is a profit. How much profit and how much share of profit a particular partner will receive? If the guarantee is given to a partner, so what will be his share of profit? If his share of profit is more than the guarantee amount, right? So for example, we have given a guarantee of 15,000, but his share comes out to be 20,000. So as it is more than the guarantee amount, he will be receiving the actual share of profit, that is rupees 20,000, because it is more than the guaranteed amount. But if his share of profit come out to be less than the guaranteed amount, then he will be paid the guaranteed amount. So in order to understand this, we'll take up one example. There are three partners, Ram, Shyam and Manohan, are partners sharing profit equally. Mohan get guarantee that his share of profit will not be less than rupees 15,000. Calculate the share of profit of Mohan. Now, who's the partner who gets guarantee for the share of profit? This is Mohan. And who has given this guarantee? It is not mentioned. When it is not mentioned who has given the guarantee, it is assumed that the remaining partners, means Ram and Shyam, collectively they have given this guarantee. And how much they will bear the deficiency? If the ratio is not mentioned, in which ratio they are bearing this deficiency, it will be assumed in their old profit sharing ratio. So as the profit sharing ratio is equal, so they are going to bear any kind of deficiency in equal form. So they have given us two cases, if the profit is rupees 60,000 and if the profit is rupees 30,000. So we will be discussing this case to understand this guarantee concept. Take case 1, when the profit is 60,000. Now when the profit is 60,000, all the partners are sharing profit equally. So what will be the Mohan share of profit? His share is 1/3. There are three partners. Everyone is sharing profit equally. So 1/3 share of profit belongs to Mohan. And the profit earned by the firm is rupees 60,000. And if the profit shared by the partnership is 15,000, so it means that he will be getting this amount, 60,000 into 1/3. That is 20,000 is his actual share of profit. And what is the amount guaranteed to him? The amount guaranteed to him is 15,000. So 15,000 is less than 20,000. So in that case, he will be getting 20,000. But if profit is 30,000, in that case, his share of profit comes out to be 10,000, which is less than the guaranteed amount. So in this case, when his share of profit comes out to be less than the guaranteed amount, so he will get the minimum guaranteed amount, that is 15,000, and the deficiency of 5,000 will be beared by Ram and Sham in their profit sharing ratio. So this is the concept of guarantee. How it will be shown in the books of account and how it affects our books of account, that we will be understanding with the further examples. This is the another example that we are taking up. Manika, Bhavi and Komal are partners, sharing profits in the ratio of 6:4:1. Komal is guaranteed a minimum profit of rupees 2 lakh. The firm incurred a loss of 22 lakh for the year ended 31st March 2018. Pass necessary journal entry regarding deficiency borne by the Manika and Bhavi and prepare profit and loss appropriation account. When question comes in this way, I told you first thing is to find out what we need to do. The first thing is to pass journal entry. Single entry what is written, so single entry we need to pass for the deficiency borne by the partner. This is the first thing. Second thing, they are expected us to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. So these are the things that we need to do in this question. So let's see its solution. Now, the loss of the firm, 22 lakh. We have guaranteed that his share of profit will not be less than, Komal will not get less than 2 lakh. But there is no profit in the firm. In that particular year, firm sustained losses. And how the guaranteed amount paid to him? So let's see. First of all, Komal's share of loss. Komal's share of loss is 1/11. This is his share of profit. So 22 lakh into 1/11, it comes out to rupees 2 lakh. So that is his share of loss. And the amount of guarantee that we have given to him is also rupees 2 lakh. What we will do? The total Komal capital is to be credited with rupees 4 lakh. Right? How much amount Komal will get? 4 lakh. Because out of this 4 lakh, 2 lakh will be the loss that he has to suffer and 2 lakh for his share of profit. And who will give this 4 lakh? This 4 lakh amount will be given to Komal by Manika and Bhavi in their profit sharing ratio. So the journal entry we will pass because the profit sharing ratio was 6:4:1. So the 4 lakh will be distributed, will be contributed by Manika and Bhavi in their ratio. So the ratio of Bhavi and Manika was 6:4. So 4 lakh ka 6/10 will be contributed by Manika, and 4 lakh into 4/10 will be contributed by Bhavi. So this is the journal entry. This is the first part of the question. The second thing, they ask for the profit and loss appropriation account. So profit and loss appropriation account, we told you that in case there is a net profit, it will be written here. But in this question, there is a net loss. The net loss will be debited in profit and loss appropriation laga 22 lakh, and it will be distributed among all the three partners in their profit sharing ratio. So that is 12 lakh, 8 lakh and 2 lakh. So this is how the loss is distributed, and this entry, journal entry that we have passed, it will affect their capital account. So this adjustment will comes in their capital account. So this is the second example. Let's see the third example. In this example, P and Q were partner in a firm sharing profit in the ratio of 5:3. On 1st April 2014, they admitted R as a new partner for 1/8 share in the profit with a guaranteed profit of rupees 75,000. So P and Q wanted to admit R, and the share of profit they wanted to give him is 1/8. And they have also given him a guaranteed profit of rupees 75,000, which means in no case his share of profit will be less than 75,000. The new profit sharing ratio between P and Q will remain the same, but they agree to bear any deficiency on account of guarantee to R in the ratio of 3:2. But they said in case there is any deficiency, so they decided the ratio, they are going to bear this deficiency in this ratio. The profit of the firm for the year ended 31st March 2015 was rupees 4 lakh. So we'll find out what is being expected us to do. So they ask us to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. And to prepare this profit and loss account, we need to have certain information which is given, and we will note down on the piece of paper. Name of the partners are written, their profit sharing ratios they have given. That is, this is between P and Q. Now they wanted to admit R, and the share they wanted to give to admit R is 1/8. And there is also a guarantee of rupees 75,000 to him. Any deficiency in the share of profit of R will be borne by P and Q in this ratio, and the profit for the year is this. So we are expected to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. So the things are given to us. Let's see. So before starting with that, we need to calculate the new profit sharing ratio, because as R is admitting, so we need to understand how ratios are being calculated. First of all, see students, there is a let's the profit of the business 1. Why we are taking it 1? We need to understand that. We are saying the share of our profit is 1/8. What is the interpretation of 1/8? 1/8 means if the profit of business is 1, so he will be getting the 8th part. So we will assume the profit of the business to be 1. So if the profit is 1, so 8th part of 1 is our share of profit. So we need to find out how much profit will remain after paying 1/8. So what we will do, we will deduct 1 minus 1/8. That to find out remaining profit. So remaining profit we will calculate. So it comes like this. We will take LCM, because here is also 1. 1 and 8 LCM is 8, right? And we'll solve this fraction. It comes 8 minus 1, 7/8. So after paying 1/8 to R, the remaining profit is 7/8. And this 7/8 belongs to old partner. Old partner means P and Q. P new share will be, so in 7/8, P will be getting 5/8, because this is their old share. So remaining profit multiplied by their old share. So it comes 35/64. This is the new ratio of P. Similarly, remaining profit multiplied by 3/8, we will be getting Q share, and R will get, right, 1/8. So to make it equal to this denominator, we'll multiply by 8 and 8. It becomes 8/64. So this is the new ratios. So the new ratio between the three partners come out to be 35:21:28. How do we come to know? See, 35, 21, and 8. So from here we are getting this ratio 35 is to 21 is to 8. So what is the share of profit of different partners? So let's calculate it. So P will receive, there is total profit in the business is 4 lakh. So he will be getting 35 is to 64. So his share of profit comes out to be 2,18,750. Similarly, in 4 lakh, Q share is 621 by 64. It comes out to 1,31,250. And similarly, it's R. R will get 4 lakh into 8 by 64, that is rupees 50,000, which is less than the guaranteed amount because his minimum guaranteed amount is 75,000. Now, as his share of profit is less than that, we need to understand. Our share of profit is 1/8, or we can say 8 by 64, that means the same thing. So our share of profit in 4 lakh amounts to be 50,000. But R has received a guarantee amount of 75,000, which is been promised to him. So there is a deficiency of rupees 25,000 because this is the guarantee amount and this come out to be the actual profit. And this will be borne by P and Q, in which ratio 3 is to 2. It is given in the question. So P will bear 25,000 into 3 by 5. It comes to be 15,000. And Q will bear 25,000 into 2 by 5. It comes out to be 10,000. So this is how we have find out the total working notes. Now come to the profit and loss appropriation account. See, as in this question, there is no other payment to the partner. The whole profit is distributed among the partner. In case there is any other expenses like interest on capital, salary, that all has to be paid first. Rest amount will be distributed among the partner. So the total profit is 4 lakh, which is posted on the credit side of profit and loss appropriation account. And the profit is transferred to partner's capital account, P capital account, Q capital account, and R capital account. P capital account comes out to 2,18,750. This is his actual share. Less deficiency because he has to bear that 25,000 deficiency, that come out to be 15,000. So after deducting the deficiency amount, it comes out to be 2,03,750. Similarly, Q capital stand out to 1,31,250, and he has to bear the deficiency of 10,000 that will be deducted from his share, and it's come out to be 1,21,250. And then our capital, actual capital share of profit was 50,000. Add 15,000 contributed by P and 10,000 contributed by Q to make this amount 75,000. So this is how it will be shown in profit and loss appropriation accounts. So guarantee is only going to be C when we are dividing the or distributing the profit among partner, that whether a particular partner has received his minimum guaranteed amount or not. Take another example. Anwar, Vishwas and Divya are partner in a firm. So this is again a long question. We should focus what is being asked and what we are supposed to do. In this question, they are again asked prepare profit and loss appropriation account. So we have to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. Now in this paragraph, rest of the thing, this line is little bit different that we need to discuss. Here it is written Vishwas share of profit including interest on capital but excluding salaries guaranteed at a minimum of rupees 82,000 per annum. What it means? This time when the guarantee is given, it is not only for the share of profit, it is also for the interest on capital. So according to this guarantee, Vishwas will get 82,000 minimum every year, including interest on capital, but excluding salary. जिसमें सैलरी नहीं होगी लेकिन इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल को मिलाकर he should get minimum amount of 82,000, right? And this deficiency arising on that account shall be met by Divya. This is given only by one partner. So guarantee is given by Divya only. So in case there is any deficiency, that deficiency is going to be bear by only Divya. So let's see what is given to us. So this kind of exercise is very important because this makes save our time. So 3 partners are there, Anwar, Vishwas and Divya. And their capital is given to us and it is given on 1st April. So this is the opening capital. In case student, it is given on 31st April, 31st March 2014, then we need to make it opening because interest on capital is always calculated on the opening capital. So as in this question, opening capital are given. So they have given us 8 lakh, 6 lakh and 4 lakh. And interest on capital is at the rate of 6%. This is we have calculated. So 6% of 8 lakh come 48,000, 6% of 6 lakh come 36,000 and 6% of 4 lakh comes 24,000. So that we have calculated. Then salary to partners. No salary is being given to Anwar, but Vishwas is getting 4,000 per month. So we'll multiply it by 12 to get a figure of annual salary. Similarly, Divya is getting salary of 6,000 per quarter. There are 4 quarters in a year. So we multiply it by 4 and the amount comes 24,000. Profit sharing ratio is also given, that is 3:2:1. Profit of the year is also given. Guarantee to Vishwas is 82,000 including interest on capital. So we can see that the interest on capital to Vishwas is 36,000. So it means he's including this amount, his share of guarantee is 82,000. Now this is the question. Profit and loss given to us 3,12,000. And first we will be paying interest on capital. So we have calculated this interest on capital in the working note. We will put this figure into the account and that's come 1,08,000. Then partner salaries we have also calculated, that we will be written here and this will be shown. So after doing this, what we will do, so we will deduct these 2 items, that's come out to be 1,80,000 out of 3,12,000, and the remaining figure is called divisible profit that will be shared among the partners. So how this is being divided? To understand, we'll take one example. We will understand this working note. The Vishwas share of divisible profit. The divisible profit come out to be 1,32,000 and Vishwas share is 2/6. It come out to be 44,000. So this is the divisible profit and leftover profit that we have calculated in profit and loss appropriation account, and his share come out to be 44,000. And interest on capital he is getting 36,000. The total amount come out to be 44 plus 36, that's come 80,000. But what was the guarantee to the Vishwas? So including interest, guarantee was for rupees 82,000. So there come a deficiency of 2,000 which will be borne by Divya. So we'll go to the back slide and see. So in 1,32,000, this is the divisible profit that firm has earned. This is a divisible profit. So out of 3,12,000, when we will deduct these 2 items, so divisible profit come 1,32,000. So 1,22,000 Anwar capital, it will be shared by Anwar in 3/6. So his share comes 66,000, and as he has not given any guarantee, so there will be no deduction. Vishwas, his actual share come out to be 44,000, but he need to have 2,000 more because of the guarantee. So his share come out to 46,000, and this guarantee was given by Divya. So this will be deducted from Divya share, and this come out to 20,000. I hope this topic of guarantee student clear to you, and keep practicing this question, and feel free to discuss your query with me. Thank you.